There is a war going on inside you. Right now. You may not have noticed it, but you feel its results every day. The restlessness, the irritation, the wanting that never quite ends. 500 years ago, the Sikh gurus mapped this inner battlefield with a precision that modern psychology is only now catching up to. They named 5 inner enemies, 5 thieves who live inside every human heart and quietly rob us of our peace. The Sikhs call them the Panch Chor, the 5 thieves. And once you can see them, you can never unsee them. The first thief is calm, usually translated as lust, but it is bigger than that. Calm is craving itself, the endless wanting, the voice that says, when I get this, then I will be content. A new phone, a new relationship, one more scroll, one more bite. Calm promises that satisfaction is always just one more acquisition away. And it is always lying. Because a craving fed is not a craving ended. It is a craving trained to come back hungrier. The second thief is Crowd, anger, the sudden fire. Crowd feels powerful in the moment, righteous even. But the gurus saw it clearly. Anger is a fire that burns the one who holds it, long before it ever reaches the person it was meant for. It clouds your judgment, poisons your words, and leaves you, every single time, smaller than you were before. We think anger is strength. It is almost always fear, wearing a louder mask. The third thief is Lobh, greed. The hunger to accumulate, to hoard, to have more, far past the point of any need. Lobh is the thief that whispers that you can never have enough. Enough money, enough status, enough security. And the cruel trick of greed is that the more you feed it, the larger it grows. The richest man ruled by Lobh is poorer than the simplest man who has learned to say, this is enough. The fourth thief is Moh, attachment. And this one is subtle because it wears the mask of love. Moh is the desperate clinging to things that were never permanent, to people, to possessions, to the way things used to be. We suffer, the gurus said, not because things change, but because we cling to them as though they should not. Real love holds with an open hand. Moh holds with a closed fist and calls the strangling devotion. And the fifth thief is the deepest of all, Ahankar, ego, pride, the relentless sense of I, me and mine. The need to be right, to be seen, to be better than. Ahankar is the thief that takes the other 4 and makes them yours. It is the voice that has narrated this entire video as if you are the center of the universe. And here is the Guru's great insight. Ahankar is not just the fifth thief. It is the door through which all the others enter. Beneath all 5 runs a single route. The Sikhs call it Haumai, the I amness, the deep original illusion that you are separate, a solitary self cut off from everything else, who must therefore grab and defend and compare and fear. Every one of the 5 thieves grows from this one lie. And so the Gurus understood something profound. You do not defeat the thieves one by one. You pull up the root. But how? This is where Sikhi turns from diagnosis to cure. And the cure is not what you would expect. You cannot defeat these thieves by force. Try to suppress your anger and it festers. Try to starve your craving through sheer willpower and it returns with a vengeance. Fighting the darkness directly only exhausts you. The Gurus offered something wiser. You do not fight the darkness. You turn on a light. That light is Naam Simran, the practice of filling the mind again and again with the remembrance of the One. Because a mind absorbed in something infinite simply has less room for the small and grasping. Where there is remembrance, the ego quietens. Where there is gratitude, greed loosens its grip. Where there is the peace of the name, anger finds nothing to catch fire on. The thieves are not wrestled into submission. They are slowly, gently crowded out by something better. And in their place, the Guru said, 5 virtues rise: truth, contentment, compassion, humility, and love. Not forced, grown. The natural fruit of a mind that has learned to remember. This is the quiet, daily work of a Sikh. And it is the reason a simple app like SimranLock exists. Not to add one more demand to your life, but to make that one ancient practice easier to keep. To turn the most ordinary moment of your day, reaching for your phone, into a small act of remembrance. A light, switched on 100 times a day, in the very place the thieves like to gather. The war inside you is real. But you were never meant to win it by fighting. You win it by remembering who you really are. SimranLock. Turn every unlock into Simran. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.